And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The national spotlight is on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. The Atlanta Braves taking on the San Francisco Giants. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And towing the slab, Logan Webb. What do we have on him?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. There's a strike at the knees, and we're underway. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. Webb was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. Missed with a changeup. Going to count 1-2.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
Next pitch is outside. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Could be a big moment for him right here. He's sitting on 999 hits. One away from adding a comma to that total.
That's in for a strike.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
Just missed. Webb was superb the last time on the hill, tossing a shutout. And that's ball four.
Take your base.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Man at first, one away.
Talking about that shutout, he really had everything working for him. Not many pitchers nowadays who can turn a lineup over 3 times and still be effective, Boog. So what he did is impressive.
Good job to fight that one off. 1-2 now. Ground ball left side. Senzel tossed to second, and that's 2. No runs, no hits, no errors. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. Back here with my pal Singy, and starting this one, Chris Sale. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's one away. Here's the Giants lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Willie Adames stands in. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Ground ball up the middle. Albies over to first in time. And that all set for the start of the inning. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Webb back to work. There's the strike. Webb, a former All-Star, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. Out to short. Throws across the diamond. Ozuna is out. And the batter now, Austin Riley. That one ripped. Butler ranging back. And it hits the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Wastes no time there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
1 out, runner at second. Matt Olson digs in now. Foul ball there.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
Set down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Sean Murphy. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Check swing, and that's a ball. And a strike on the outside edge. There's a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Elliot Ramos. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the...
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Back here at Oracle Park, here's the veteran shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next offering upstairs.
1 ball.
Arcia gets his lead at first with nobody out. Got him swinging. So the lineup flips over. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw to second and he's out.
Not a fast runner on the base pass, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run called from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Top of the third, no score.
Ball 1.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
1-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out. Now it's Tom Murphy. Sale, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
On the ground, right side. Throw on to Olsen. 2 away.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And up next for the Giants, Tyler Fitzgerald. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a miss, and that is strike two.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Murphy on third with 2 out. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Ozuna ranging after it. Drops into the glove, and that will end the delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That misses. 1-2 to count.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Out to center, Butler. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Marcell Ozuna. That's a strike. 4th inning underway, no score. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Ripped on the ground to second. They take the force out, and he has thrown 4. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Center fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Giants just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Willie Adames.
So up next, Willie Adames. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strike.
And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a fair ball.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I don't know how he was able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he
drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Comes through with the RBI. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. Throw cut off to second, and he's out trying for two. Now the third baseman, Nick Senzel. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Popped up. Arcia. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fouled off to the right. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Well, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
So here's Murphy now. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they've got their first run. It's 2-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Arcia batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And that one hammered. And it one-hops the wall. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason, and that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Sends it to Flores. They limit the damage here. Braves get 1 on the big fly. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Sale back to work. Up the middle. Albies. Jump throw across his body. And he gets him. Nicely done. Singy, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know, Boog, and perhaps maybe they see something different as they get a look at some different angles.
Now here is Tom Murphy. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Murphy, 33 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2012. Fouled off. He was late. Back foot slider struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Encarnacion, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Ball. One strike.
Not even close there. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air on the infield, Olsen. And it's caught for the out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Tyler Fitzgerald now at the plate. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. Nabs it. And we're back. Top six. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ozzie Albies. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 0-1. And that one fouled off. Hard hit left side. Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. That one inside. And that's ball one. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And it is 2-1.
The two strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, struck him out. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3 double play, and the inning is over. Back here in San Francisco, now the number 2 hitter, Lawrence Butler. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss there.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Kicks and fires. Now a check swing, but he held up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. On the ground to the left. In plenty of time to first, and they get Adames for the out. Now the Giants' 4-hitter, Elliot Ramos. This one in the air. Murphy in position. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And that's in there at the knees.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Just missed. That clips the zone. 1 and 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Next offering is fouled back. That's in there, and the count is 1 and 2. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Looking to get the tying run on base. Tapped softly on the ground. Fitzgerald fires over to first, and Olson is set down. Sean Murphy getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a ball. Swings through that.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Out to short. Handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And he chases a high fastball there. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Raisel Iglesias, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Leiter also getting ready.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Nick Senzel, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, base is empty. And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. New arm for the Giants, Camilo Doval.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Long run, tracks it down. And there's 1 down. Now here's Jake Marisnick. That one's in there, 0-1. Ball one there. Trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Inside corner at the knees, that's a strike. Good fastball. To third, Senzel. Zips it to first. Got him.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Hard hit, right side. Sends it to Flores. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Raisel Iglesias.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Iglesias, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And in one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
And digging in for San Francisco, Herrera Encarnacion. So now pinch hitter for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That ball's carrying. And out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they add on. It's 4-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over it. And he was on that one. That's a big boost to the dugout.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. And that one lifted in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. Lawrence Butler, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
And up next for San Francisco, Willy Adames. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Acuna going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. Back here at Oracle Park, all set to start the 9th in this one. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Slider flips the zone.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That one just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, they didn't get the call on the mound to pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Acuna, batting with one down, takes a strike. This to third, Senzel. Gets it to first.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
The Braves down to their last out. And now it's Atlanta's manager out of the dugout. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Ryan Walker. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Just
that's a ball.
missed.
1-0.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Giants claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
This was pure domination at home. Huge sweep. And now you go on the road. The flight's going to be very...